Let me tell you why people don't respect you. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you're not intelligent enough or accomplished enough. It's because they can read you. They see your hunger for approval. They feel your need to be accepted. They sense your fear of confrontation. And that's where you lose. A weak presence invites disrespect. The world doesn't respond to emotion. It doesn't care how hard you try or how pure your intentions are. The world responds to power. Real power isn't loud. It doesn't beg. It doesn't justify itself. It's quiet, calculated, and absolute. Think about the last time someone disrespected you. Maybe they ignored your message, interrupted you in a meeting, made a joke at your expense. Why did they do it? Because they knew they could. Because something in your energy signaled there would be no consequences. You don't earn respect by being nice. You earn it when people feel they can't move you, break you, or figure you out. When your presence alone makes them hesitate before testing you. This video reveals Machiavelli's darkest power principles, the strategies that create a ruthless aura no one can control or manipulate. This isn't motivational talk. This is the raw psychology of dominance, the science of presence, and the path to becoming untouchable. Watch until the end, because the final principle changes everything. Now drop this affirmation in the comments. I am unshakable. Number 1, the foundation of aura. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you doubted yourself mid-conversation? When you wanted to speak, but held back because you weren't sure how it would be received? That hesitation, that's where your power dies. Power begins in stillness. Not physical stillness, mental stillness. When your mind is calm and convinced, everything about you shifts. Your tone sharpens, your words carry weight, your silence becomes heavy, and people, without knowing why, start adjusting to your energy instead of the other way around. Most people sabotage their power by doubting themselves quietly. They enter rooms questioning if they belong. They speak and instantly scan faces for agreement. They act, then wait for validation. Machiavelli taught that uncertainty invites manipulation. When others sense you're unsure, they test you. They push limits. They talk over you. Not because they're evil, because it's human nature. We follow certainty and ignore confusion. Machiavelli once said, "Men are moved more by the eye than by the hand." Think about that. People don't follow you because you're louder or stronger. They follow what they see in your eyes. And uncertain eyes wander. They search for approval, permission, reassurance. But certain eyes hold. They command. They don't ask. They state. Here's the rule. Never display hesitation. Even in confusion, move with conviction. Even without all the answers, act like your direction is deliberate. Speak less. Move intentionally. Let every action feel chosen, not reactive. This doesn't mean pretending to know everything. It means owning your decisions completely. When you choose, you commit. No apologies. No second-guessing out loud. No fishing for reassurance. That's the foundation of an aura no one questions. When you stop doubting yourself, others stop doubting you too. Drop this affirmation. I am certain. Number 2, the mask of controlled power. Let's talk about the mask. Do you know what separates amateurs from masters? Amateurs reveal everything. Masters reveal nothing. Never let emotion show its full face. I don't care how angry, excited, frustrated, or hurt you feel. The moment you expose it, you hand over control. Think about the last time someone provoked you and you reacted. What happened? Maybe they backed off, but more likely they learned exactly how to trigger you next time. You handed them the blueprint to your weaknesses. This is why you must master controlled expression, a steady voice, composed posture, an unreadable face. Not because you're emotionless, you feel everything, but you decide what escapes. People respect mystery more than transparency. They trust calmness because it signals dominance. When someone can't decode you, they assume you're smarter, more experienced, more dangerous than you might actually be. Machiavelli said, "It is unnecessary to speak of everything you think." Read that again. You don't owe anyone access to your internal world. Your thoughts, your emotions, your plans, they belong to you until you choose otherwise. When people can't read you, they fear misjudging you. And that fear becomes your armor. Imagine someone insults you in a meeting. Instead of defending yourself or firing back, you pause. You look at them calmly, maybe give a slight nod, then continue as if nothing happened. What just happened? You didn't react. Now they don't know if you're unaffected, calculating, or simply above it. That uncertainty unsettles them. Suddenly, they feel exposed. The mask of controlled power turns you into a mirror. People project their fears and assumptions onto you, and you never correct them. You observe, you absorb, you move accordingly. Stop explaining yourself. Stop justifying your choices. Stop revealing your hand before the game ends. Drop this affirmation: I am unreadable. Number 3. The calculated use of fear. Let's clarify something. You don't need threats. You don't need raised voices or dramatic displays. You just need people to understand that disrespect has consequences. Most people misunderstand power. They think it means aggression. They think fear means intimidation. That's not fear. That's noise. And noise fades. Real fear is quiet. Real fear is the feeling that crossing you would be a mistake that can't be undone. Never overreact. Never shout. When disrespected, don't mirror the energy. Become colder, more distant, more contained. People fear what reacts less, not more. When someone screams, you know they're emotional. Emotional people are predictable. But when someone goes cold, expression blank, engagement reduced, that's unsettling. Now you don't know what they're thinking or planning. Machiavelli said, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." That doesn't mean cruelty. It means presence that demands precision. It means people choose their words carefully around you. Picture this. Someone makes a disrespectful joke at your expense. Everyone laughs. Here's what you don't do. Laugh along to fit in or lash out defensively. Here's what you do. Let the laughter fade. Look at them calmly. Hold eye contact just long enough. Then change the subject or walk away. No scene. No explanation. Just a temperature shift. You didn't entertain it. You didn't validate it. You marked it. Now everyone understands you're not to be toyed with. Your calmness is the warning. Drop this affirmation: my silence is power. Number 4, the art of emotional detachment. Here's a hard truth. Nothing weakens you faster than emotional overinvestment. When you care too much about outcomes, you lose clarity. When praise excites you too much or criticism crushes you, you lose balance. True power is internal stability, a state where insults, praise, loss, and victory don't disrupt your rhythm. Most people are ruled by emotion. Praise lifts them, criticism destroys them. A good mood makes them productive. A bad mood makes them useless. That's not power. That's being controlled by circumstance. When you don't react, you control direction. Emotional detachment isn't coldness. It's discipline. You feel everything, but you don't become it. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Notice the anger. Release it. Someone doesn't reply. Notice the anxiety. Let it go. Someone succeeds where you failed. Notice the envy. Dismiss it. You observe emotions without surrendering to them. When you master this, you become dangerous. While others react emotionally, you think strategically. While they defend ego, you position yourself. Drop this affirmation: I am emotionally free. Number 5, psychological leverage. True power doesn't announce itself. It shapes behavior quietly. You gain influence through observation. Most people talk too much. They miss what's happening around them. But you watch. You listen. You study. You notice what excites people, what makes them defensive, what they avoid, what they exaggerate. You don't use this to please them. You use it to position yourself. Machiavelli said, "The wise man does not expose himself to danger without reason." Don't reveal your plans prematurely. Don't explain strategy mid-game. In negotiation, others oversell. You ask questions. You gather data. Then you speak with precision. You influence the frame without appearing forceful. Those who observe emotion control those trapped in it. Drop this affirmation: I see everything. Number 6, ruthless boundaries. Every time you tolerate disrespect, your aura weakens. Every excuse you make for mistreatment teaches people you're negotiable, and negotiable people aren't respected. Powerful people protect their space like territory. No drama, no speeches, just action. If something violates your peace, end it. Remove yourself, cut contact, move on. 1 warning is generosity. 2 warnings is weakness. Boundaries aren't arrogance, they're self-command. If someone repeatedly cancels plans, stop initiating. No confrontation, just withdrawal of effort. If they ask, keep it brief. I don't chase people anymore. You enforced a boundary without begging. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be respected. Drop this affirmation. I am non-negotiable. Number 7, strategic withdrawal. Sometimes the most powerful move is disappearance. Not dramatic, not announced, just reduced presence. When disrespected, don't argue. Don't prove your value. Become unavailable. Machiavelli wrote about being both fox and lion, smart enough to recognize traps, strong enough to walk away. When you withdraw, people feel the void. They reach out. They apologize. But you don't rush back. Absence teaches faster than words. Talk is cheap. Absence is expensive. Drop this affirmation. My absence teaches. Number 8, the crown of untouchability. When certainty, silence, discipline, and control merge, you rise above ordinary behavior. You stop chasing approval, stop reacting, stop explaining. You move with quiet dominance. People feel it. They adjust around you. You become untouchable not by avoiding pain, but by mastering it. Insulted without defending, tested without cracking, pressured without folding. Machiavelli said, "Fortune favors the bold." Boldness is standing firm in your principles when others compromise theirs. When you reach this state, something shifts. Those who challenged you respect you. Those who ignored you notice you. You stop needing approval. And that made you powerful. Drop this final affirmation. I am untouchable. Power isn't aggression. It's being unmoved. In a world of noise, silence intimidates. In a world of reaction, stillness controls. In a world desperate for attention, detachment attracts. You don't need permission to be respected. You need discipline and certainty. Most people will never understand this, but you're different. Drop this final affirmation. My aura is untouchable. Remember, the world rewards strength, not fairness. It respects boundaries, not kindness. It follows certainty, not doubt. Stay disciplined. Stay calm. Stay above emotion. Your aura is being built with every decision you make. Make it count.